So okay, welcome back again. Sorry for trouble because of this Zoom time limitations. I couldn't continue. I couldn't able to finish our presentation before. So we almost done. So where we were, like we are summarizing what we have learned today, as I said to you before. So observation is like scanning, checking your blind spot, that comes under the observationist. So scanning is looking, not only looking one particular place. You need to look your surroundings as well. You need to check your side mirrors, your mirrors, your surface of the road, distance from where you are traveling. Those are things you need to be make sure you are doing well while you are driving. And as another one is it's speed management. I'm just recapping those things as I already explained to you. Speed management is like driving under the speed limits. For example, if you're driving 60 kilometers, this street allowed to drive 60 kilometers, signs allows you to drive 60 kilometers, you need to drive below the 60 kilometer. And depending on the situations, for example, rain, crescent curves, hazard, those kind of situations, when there's this narrow streets, parked vehicles on the streets, blind corners, crescent curves, you need to slow down. So if you slow down while you are on those kind of situations, you have chance of being in less chance of being in crash. So your risk of driving will be the lower if you know how to manage the speed. And road poisoning. So in Australia, we drive on left hand side. If there is no lane marking, you probably need to drive left side of the road, leaving a meter space from the parked vehicle or any object on the left hand side, curve, footpath, those kind of things. You must leave a meter space. So and when you are turning as well, let's say if you are turning left to right, you must follow the road marking. For example, if you are turning left, you must stay on left hand side unless there is a road marking on other lane if allowed. So vice versa, if you're turning right, you must stay on right hand side lane to turn, or you have to follow the road marking. So if you turn left from if you turn left from right lane, what will happen? The consequence will be the crash with other cars. And in a test, it's a fail item for you as well. So hazard management, as you know the definition what the hazard means, means the potential risks of being in a crash if, in terms of driving. So if you are driving and if there's a hazard, and what you need to do is you need to respond. Response means slowing down your speed and moving away from the hazards. So let's say if you see some pedestrians on the street, what your responses should be? Your response should be slowing down and moving a bit away from the pedestrians or people to avoid the crash with them. If you don't slow down, you probably have a crash because you don't know what his or her intention or the pedestrian intention is. Those kind of things. So whenever there is a hazard, you must slow down and move away from the hazards. And decision making, as we have already discussed, lots of decision making while you are turning, decision making while you are approaching the intersections. Let's say one of the examples is if you are turning left, so you must make a good decision. So good decision making means you must select safe gap to turn. If there is not safe, if there is a vehicles coming from other side of from the main road, you should not go. You must maintain at least 3 second gap. If it's more than 3 second gap, it's always better. Those kind of decision making you need to maintain. So so going to the intersection or traffic light. So what you should decide, to go a bit slower, scan your intersections, make sure it's safe, and then proceed. Those are the decision making. Okay. So yes, that's the conclusion. There's only things left. As you have, this is only the theory. Until unless you don't drive and you don't implement those things, your driving will be in risk. So ask your supervisor, driving instructors, if you struggle with any of those tasks. The more tactics you make, the better you will be. So as says, practice makes person perfect, isn't it? So whatever you do, you need to try, you need to make a practice, but remember all those things. If you remember those things, you will be very safe on the road. You won't have any crash. So any questions do you have, guys? This is almost done with our session. Okay, so thing is this, as a part of this program, I have designed some questionnaire to know how far you have understood. So what I'll do is I'll send you all those questions from like for your simple traffic rules and this one's low risk driving. So whenever you get a time, um, you do the questionnaire, question answer, finish that one, and send it back to my email address. Is that okay for you guys? And thank you for being participate in this program. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.